It's June, your Saturday live with June, your tarot queen. Anyway, I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Things have been a little difficult here with one of my caregivers has an earache and the other is going on vacation. So, luckily for me, I have Sheila who helps me get some rest during the day. So I'm able to do the things that, I love to do, which is help our community. And let's see. Um, I'm hoping that people will start. Hi, Gina. I'm glad to see you on there. You guys are so special to me. You and Eleanor are so special and always willing to help me do what I need to do when I need to do it or how I need to do it. I appreciate you guys keeping the riffraff out of there. Anyway, I'm kind of looking and trying. Hi, Eleanor, my two girls on here. And I'm trying to figure out how to use my laptop to bring voices on other than my own voice and for live like chats and communications on what I'm talking about with cards and them pull cards and see if we match, to people and help people is the best way we know how in our own interpretations. And mine are not always always the best either. I am human just like the rest of us. I will be using the Seers deck today that Eleanor had so graciously given to me. I appreciate that. And so I am going to see if I can get this laptop to work. Huh. I'm trying. Hi, you love the Colts? Okay. Go Peyton Manning. He was the best Colts person that they have. I like Peyton Manning. He played for Tennessee. Best quarterback come out of Tennessee, in my opinion. But Vows Colors. Oh, Jonathan Taylor. You don't like Peyton? Hi, Andres. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Yeah, I heard about that, Eleanor. I heard about the U.S. Saying that the benefits had to be reapplied. What? Oh, that's sad. Sad news. Okay, done without that today. I love the class of the Colts or the class of Peyton Manning in the Colts. I like the draw. Bills. Go Bills. Unless they're playing against the Colts, and still go Bills, but I don't care if the Colts win. I'd rather the Bills win, but if the Colts win, that's cool. Gotta love Josh Allen. Yeah, I used to say my daughter suffered from a arranged marriage to him, but he done got married, so that blew that out of the water. Yeah. Thank you, Gina, for putting that up for me about. I do private readings, I really do. And if you'd like one, don't worry about how much it's going to cost, because I'll try to work with you on a price that is suitable. I have to, time is money for me, especially with my husband being And I like paintables. What are paintables? Love the hair. My hair? You love my hair? Well, you can have it. It's fine. Yeah, please, guys. If you like, well, thank you for loving my hair. I feel like it's a pain in the butt sometimes, sometimes it gets too long, it gets in the toilet, and when I'm trying to wash the toilet, and even when I put it in a ponytail. And hey, guys, seriously, I don't know if you just saw that orb fly around my head, but today, Sheila's here today helping me because Ashley couldn't come out. And hey, Elena, I hope you're doing well. You seem new to the channel. I don't recognize the name. I hope you're doing well. Anyway, I just saw an orb fly around my head. And earlier today, Sheila and I were outside drinking coffee, and she came in and I came in, and I saw her taking off her coat beside my divider, and I was like, hey, Sheila, and I was talking to her, and she wasn't there. She was in the bathroom, and it was just the craziest thing I've ever seen. Aw, thank you, Jeezy. And I like your glasses. It is beautiful. Thank you. I am 65. I will be a root in December. I will be 66. Yay! I made it. Leveling up. Yeah, this is tarot, guys. Now, this card, as I was shuffling and talking about the orb, had come out. I don't know what, I didn't look at it. And it looks to me like the Nine of Cups, which is, you have this little figure with two hands holding what looks like to be a heart with like a energy in it. So I think we need to hold our energy and to be conscious of where we're giving love. I mean, I think you should give everyone love. I think you should give everyone love no matter whether you agree with them or not. Send them positive energy. I am trying very hard to send my sister-in-law positive energy and hope that karma will take care of the rest. Anyway, it was kind of fell out while I was shuffling. And you see when, oh, I'll do it when pigs fly. Well, there's a pig flying. So, it's time, and his heart, I guess, is out of his chest. But it is the Nine of Cups. So he is, I guess what this is trying to tell us is that love never dies. Energy never dies. And we need to spread more of that around. So, well, thank you. I'm glad I look 35. I wish I felt it. Just leveling up. I don't know. I don't care if they ask me my age, Eleanor. Doesn't matter to me. I'm proud of my level. I'm proud of every gray tinsel of wisdom I have in my head. I'm proud of the roadmap I have on my face and on my body. I have lived through some horrific things in my life, and I continue. And hopefully I am able to help other people live through some horrific things in their life, because we need guidance more than we need anything, and we need help more than we need anything. And I like to help people. That's my passion. That's my goal in life. And I'm wearing my little energy earrings, my crystal quartz points are raw, and also wearing a tiger's eye for strength, and my jasper for confidence and stuff like that. And then my wedding ring, which is diamondrite. These are not diamonds, and sapphires. So anyway, well, thank you. I try to be nice. I try to be nice. PGZ, what kind of help do you need? Do you have a tarot question? Do you want to ask the universe something, or spirit something, or the orb that was flying around my head? Because there was one in here today, and not only in here, but over there. Yeah, please, tarot related. Or, you know, I'm a life coach too, you know. So, you know, I could be a, hi, Jesser Menendez. Okay, sure. I will do that, Jesser. I'll give you a reading on what I'm going to do. And Eleanor, I want you to shuffle your cards as well. And Gina, if you have some oracles beside you, you shuffle yours as well. And let's see if we can do a reading for Jesser Melendez. I guess that's how you say your name. Anyway, we're gonna see what universe has to tell this Jesser. I'm not sure if you're female or male, but anyway, doesn't matter. Let's see what it has to tell Miss Jesser. Okay, start shuffling, Eleanor. And I'm just going to pull universe out to me. And this card kind of stuck out. So this is for Jesser. I hope you're on here. And if you guys like my channel, please hit the like button and subscribe. Let's see. I'm feeling like you need a reading, girl. Or boy, you need a reading, Jesser. Not just something that you feel like the universe wants to tell you. Okay, this is what I got. I got the Ace of Wands. So you have a burning ideal in your head, and it's a new ideal. It's not something that has been done before, and it's not something that is mainstream. It's something new. It's something exciting, and I feel like that you need to run with it. You know, go for it. Without risk, there is no gain. Remember, so go with it. And Eleanor pulled the Three of Pentacles, a Rider-Waite. She's using the Rider-Waite. I'm using the Seeker's deck, or Seer's deck. And the Three of Pentacles has something to do with paper. So maybe your ideals is writing a book, maybe doing some research, some things like that. Dilemma in the Blind, the Sogul family bond. Maybe your Gina T pulled a family bond type of card, and maybe it means that you want to start something with your family, something that's new and progressive, and that will help many. Then you got the Fool. Now this is upside down. Who's in? Oh, that's my mannequin. That's Judy too. Don't mind her. She doesn't say much. That's my person that when a long time ago I had a store, and I'm gonna stay on top of it. I'll answer that question later, Tiffany. Anyway, if you guys like my channel, please hit like and subscribe. But then you got the Fool, Jesser. So it is reversed. So you're being a little bit serious, and you're trying too hard. And it's time for you to, you know, turn this card upside down and be a little bit more I don't drink Budweiser. I drink Miller Lite if I'm going to drink beer, or the Blue Hawaii. But I do know the Budweiser pledge. But anyway, Jesser, stop being so serious. Chill. Stop, smell the roses, pick up your little clues as you go along. But you don't have to be so serious all the time. Life is not about being serious. It's a journey, and we have to enjoy it too sometimes. So that's it. Now, you got the matters of the heart, and swords are normally about strife and struggle. And hi, Sam. I hope you're doing well. This is about making decisions. Well, you don't have to make a decision right now. You don't have to choose between any family member or anything right now. Right now, you need to stop being so serious. Stop, smell the roses for a little bit. Pick up your clues on how to make this wonderful ideal that you have flourish. And then you have the Two of Wands, and you will have a person that comes in and helps you build this beautiful ideal. And I think it will be a family member. And it will do with paper, whether it is bookkeeping, it could be writing a story together or whatever, but it does have to do with paper. So that was it for Jesser. I hope you enjoyed that. And I don't know who was next because I'm not paying attention to what people are writing. That's why my girls are. Okay, who's next? PGZ wanted life advice, general reading. Okay, we can do that. So girls, if you want to shuffle your cards, if you have a chance to shuffle your cards, please do so. Eleanor and you are so welcome. Please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And join us. I do a Zodiac Sunday, which will be tomorrow. And I do it for the week. So if you want to know what your next week is looking up, tune in tomorrow. And you will see the Zodiac Sunday, which does all 12 signs. But anyway, so for PGs, general reading. Let's see. Eleanor pulled the King of Pentacles of the Rider-Waite, which the King of Pentacles is actually a person. It's an Aquarian type of person. I got some pentacles too. I got a 9 of Pentacles right there. So in general, you're a very charming, I think you're a very charming person. You may not be an Aquarian. However, you have some of those traits. You're charming. You usually know what people want, and you know what to say to get what you want out of those people. So that's kind of cool. Sam Shorts, you got crosses and hearts. Okay, sorry about that. Are you volunteering or something? But this is for PGs. Let's see if I can pick out a couple more cards for. Oh, okay, that's it. All right. PGs, you have the Three of Cups, and you will notice on her back, she has a Celtic symbol of, this is like of family, eternity, friendships, and their spirals. I'm gonna show that again, closer up. And you see they're locked hand in hand. They are friendships, they are nurturing. And Gina T just pulled out the nurturing mother energy card. So it's time for you to have a little bit of fun. You're charming. You can light up the room with your, I feel like this is you in the middle. You can light up any room that you walk into. And then that card that I had pulled originally is the 9 of Pentacles, which are charming, and you can reach for the sky, and you must be tall. You can reach top shelf. Just like me. I'm tall. I can reach top shelf. But it talks about being able to generate what you want out of life and what you need from other people. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't feel like you're in a good partnership right now, whether it's with family or romantically, but that doesn't mean it won't change. I don't think you're ready to be, I think you need to do things your way for a while. So that's okay. We all need to do things our way for a while, and that's okay for that. Um, you're not carrying anybody else's load. You've already done that. You got the suit, the handbag, the shoes to match. You're not doing that. You're not carrying somebody else's load. You're going to carry your load. And sometimes it's good to just carry your load and not somebody else's load. Because sometimes some people's load gets heavy. I mean, heavy, heavy, both physically and emotionally. Then you got the Eight of Wands, which is straight up. I like this card. A lot of people really don't know what this card means, but it means throwing some stuff out there, throw some ideas out there, see what sticks, what comes back to you. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was, and there went another orb. So anyway, go ahead. Throw some stuff out there. Be colorful. Throw it out there and see what comes back and sticks. And if it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. So go for it. Throw those ideas out there and be willing to accept it and be your charming, beautiful self. And that's all you can do. So that was for Jester. Anybody else? Anybody else have, or not Jester, PGs. PGs. What's the deal with the hearts, the crosses and the hearts, Sam Short? Are you still with me, Sam? Do you feel like you're sick? Is that your, are you in the hospital? Are you volunteering? What's going on here? Yeah. Of course you can, Sam. Of course you can. And Eleanor, probably so. He's probably, I think that shadow figure I saw in my house was my sister Sue, as we had been talking about her, and my only surviving relative called me last night, and we were talking about how I was always the emotional one, and I was like, yeah, I still am. I said, I'm the nice sister. Y'all were mean. And they were all mean. So what would you like to ask it? Well, Eleanor, do you want me to ask your brother if he had a message for you first before I answer Sam's question? So let's see if Eleanor's brother was trying to communicate with her. I think so. He says, Eleanor, you have been the light for your whole entire family. You have been the one they came to. You have been the one that they talked their deepest, darkest secrets to, and I can understand that. Because, I feel like we're so connected, so I can understand that. I really can. But, you have been very the one everyone came to for whatever reason, whether it was financial or help or emotional, whatever the reason you were. And it's time for you to realize that you are a higher light. You are on a higher vibration than you even think you are. You are able to reach the spirit realm and talk to them individually. And sometimes you just pick stuff out of the air, like my friend Judy, not Judy too in the background, but my friend Judy, she was able to pick things up out of the air, and so are you. And I think that it's absolutely such a trait. I love it. So you are a higher vibration than you think you are. And that's what your brother's telling you, not June. And the Seven of Pentacles, he talks about how, you have helped your family in so many ways, and you've helped a lot of other people in so many ways, me included. So and not just money or time, but with your words, your ability to communicate. And he's saying it's time for you to plant those seeds and speak up and be that voice of reason, that voice of of making people understand and be that reason. Gina just pulled the release oracle card. Yeah, and I got the devil card. Well, yeah, I got the devil card upside down. It is time to release, and I think you are. I think you are releasing, and this is the devil with the, the person on the strings here. But you are releasing those ties. You're starting to stop looking backward and looking forward. So I think that's an awesome thing, Eleanor, that you are starting to release those ties that hold you back from being the wonderful speaker, the wonderful writer, the wonderful person with words that you are. Hi, Sheila. I'm glad you're here today. I'm glad you're listening and tuning in. And I know you're, taking care of Kevin just in the other room, and you can probably hear me talking. But anyway, I'm glad you're on here with us. And I don't know what I'd do without Sheila. I mean, I would be up for 3 days and 3 nights, or 2 nights and 3 days. Whew. So I am glad she's here. Thank you so much, Sheila, for being with me today and being a part of my life and Kevin's life. I know that without you, I don't know what we would do. I think I could tear up on her, but I'm not going to. Anyway. Who else has a question? Sam. Sam Short now. Sam. What was his question? She has been married for years. I still can't forget her. What should I do? Missing her is disturbing my daily. Okay. Sam. June says, your windshield is big and bright. Your rear view mirror is very small. Look forward. Don't look backwards. That's what June says. But let's see what the cards have to say. And let's let Eleanor and Gina T pull a card as well and see what they have to say too. So let's shuffle. I'm using the Seeker's deck, and Eleanor is using the Rider-Waite. Stand your ground. Let's see. Eleanor pulled the 7 of Wands, which means to stand your ground. Be the strong person that you are. Has she moved on? Yes. It sounds to me like she has. How many years has she been married since you guys used to see each other? Sounds to me like she has moved on, and you need to too. There is somebody out there for you. This is what June is saying. That's what that 7 of Cards, and there went another orb. That's what that 7 of Cards is saying, that life is short. Life is short. You need to go out there and stand your ground and be the person that you are. And if she missed out, well, sorry about your luck. You missed out. Or maybe you guys just weren't on the same floor right then. Anxiety. And Gina T pulled an anxiety card. So for those 2 cards, so those 2 ladies have pulled for you, Sam, is your anxiety over losing this individual that you truly felt like you loved, or in love with, but they have moved on. You cannot change somebody's mind. The only mind that you can change is yours. So the anxiety that you feel, I get it. I totally get it. I was just talking about that today. Fighting over somebody that's not worth it. That the fight isn't worth it. Let's see what I pull. Okay, I think this is it because that one turned upside down. And I'm not even sure these two are for you, but we're going to go with it. So right now, I think that you need to work on yourself, Sam. Oh, good. Welcome back. I love the coats or love the coats. I think that you need to work on yourself. Do you love yourself? It's talking about you don't need a partner right now. Right now is not your time. Right now is for you to take this time and work on yourself. That may mean something to Sam. I don't have my angel number book with me, so I don't know what 37 means. I know 3 is you're almost there, and 7 is, start planting. But I think what that is trying to tell you, Sam, is to work on yourself. You got to love yourself before you can love anybody else. I'm glad you love yourself, Colts. That's great. I think that's fantastic. People need to love themselves. You really do. But this reading is for Sam. And I think you need to work on yourself before you get into another relationship. Queen of Cups, reverse. So this is a Scorpio type of individual. So, Scorpios hold grudges. And I don't know if something happened between you and her, the one that you love, and she's holding on to that grudge or whatever. But that's her issue, not yours. And if you're holding on to a grudge, it's time for you to get over it. And Scorpio people are normally very intuitive, but they have a bite, and it hurts. When they bite, it hurts, or when they sting, it hurts. So, choose your words carefully and try not to be vindictive. Then you have the Page of Pentacles. Or not the page, 5 of Pentacles. And this is telling me along with what Eleanor and Gina pulled, that you're worried about the past. You're worried about being left alone and like Kung Fu, wandering the world alone. No, right now you might be, but right now is the time for you to take care of yourself. Right now is the time for you to learn to love yourself. And you will accept no one that can't love you any more than you love yourself. So I think right now is the time for you to take action on loving you, so you won't be left out in the cold. You got to love yourself, so you will not accept the scraps that the world wants to give you, or something less than, which is what she would have been, is less than. She's not on your floor. You guys aren't on the same floor. So it's time for you to learn to build love within yourself. And that way you will not accept anything less than what you love yourself. And you have the 5 of Swords, and it looks like you got a headache. Pick your battles, baby. Pick your battles wisely. Sometimes, and your words wisely, because sometimes you can't take them back. You really can't. So, sometimes you just can't take them back. Sam, I hope you're still with us, and I hope you got to hear your reading. Pick your battles wisely. This is the 5 of Swords. And some battles you will win, some battles you will not. So pick them wisely. Top Berry, ew, what's that thing? What thing? What thing you talking about? The shadow behind my head? Me? The mannequin? The quilt? The chair? What you talking about? Something in your room? Something in your room, Top Berry? What's going on with you? The shadow. The shadow. That is probably the shadow of Judy too. And that she's wearing a top hat and a tie, and that's just a shadow of Judy too. That's nothing, no shadow person, nothing spiritual there, just a shadow of my mannequin in the back. Not to be scaring you or anything, but nah, that's nothing. I don't know. I could see a top hat, and I don't know. If it's an animal, maybe it's my buffalo spirit guide. Or a bat. Yeah, the shadow is a mannequin. Did you lose an animal, Top Berry? Did you lose something? An animal, a dog, or something big? A worm? Well, I don't see that. You are so welcome, Sam. And I really hope things get better for you. And I hope you learn to love yourself. And please, if you like my channel, please hit the like and subscribe. I want to get to 2,500 so I can give away this beautiful quilt made by Eleanor, which is one of my co-partners on this channel, her and Gina T. I love them dearly. Aw, thank you, Sam. Aw, thank you, Ashu65 Rider. Appreciate you loving me. Thank you, JP. Please hit like and subscribe like Gina T says. Oh, you had a pet lobster? Wow. How was that? Well, maybe you went on to a better life. You know, lobsters don't like to be caged up, I guess. Well, things, you know, animals don't like to be caged. You know, they're wild. They don't like to be caged. They, let me see. Let's see what Spirit says to that one. But animals do not like to be caged. Top Berry. And I don't like to be caged. You don't like to be caged. You wouldn't like to be put in a cage and not be able to get out and wander. So, you know, I hate that he escaped, but maybe he wanted a different life than the cage that you had him in, or the perimeter that you had him in. He wanted to go out there and be on an adventure, you know? You like cages? Okay. Your little pet lobster said, I'm out of here. I don't like cages. You may, but I don't. So he took off. Not that he didn't love you, not that he didn't respect that you wanted to feed him and take care of him, but he didn't want to be trapped. So he said, I'm choosing my battle and I'm out. Hey, Pesto. Yeah, you're being funny. She pulled it down. Yeah, I think Top Berry is just trying to put a little light and humor in there. What is my favorite animal? My favorite animal is a buffalo. And not just because of the buffalo bills, but they're strong and they're mysterious and they're so fuzzy. You know? They got little curly hair and horns and little eyes, and they're just big. I like big. I want a big dog. I'd love to have a pet buffalo. No, what? You're not trying to be funny, Top Berry? Not trying to lighten the load with the, you like cages thing? Do you want to debate about? What do I want to debate about? What would you like to debate about, Top Berry? I would love to. I used to go there all the time, but my husband is a quadriplegic and I don't get to. I would like to go again to Buffalo and see where they roam. And there's a bison, and there's a difference between bison and buffalo. Bison are a little bit smaller. And anyway, there's a bison farm in Cookville, and I went there, and they decorate for Christmas, and it's so cute. I've got a picture of myself with one. I would love to be able to pet one, but I'm a little bit scared because, they're moody. I'll say that, and they can be very dangerous. So please do not approach a buffalo in Yellowstone or wherever, because they can be very dangerous and they can hurt you really bad. And the Buffalo Bills can hurt you too if you're another team playing against them. Leaves. You want to debate about leaves? Well, I heard old wives tell that if you catch a leaf in your hand in the fall, that you're going to get money. I caught one in my coffee cup outside earlier. So maybe that's a good sign. What do you think, Top Berry, since you want to debate? Thank you, Gorilla Bob. Kind of cute. That was my friend. What was your friend? The lobster? Or the buffalo? Or... Oh, that wasn't me. Oh, okay. So your friend took your name and said I was kind of cute. Just kind of? Ask him, just kind of? You think the leaves are made from the ground and come up from the plants? Maybe. I have no opinion on that. I just know they sprout out through the plants and drop in the fall and clutter up my gutters. Escapist. Anybody have a tarot question? Anybody want to ask the universe anything? Okay. All right. Leaves come from the dirt. That's cool. All right. Thank you. They definitely are clogging them up. I need to get them cleaned out. Okay, that sounds good to me, Eleanor. I want people to help other people. I want us all in this community to be a wonderful community. So, so I want everybody to be happy and healthy, and I want to be able to help people. I don't want to have people on here that aren't serious about wanting to be a part of this community. If that is your case, you come to the wrong channel. I mean, thanks for the pop in, I guess, but if you're trying to be silly, come on, stop. Just stop. There's no need for that. And I mean, this is about love, light, and helping people. Helping people help themselves is what this channel is about. Yes, I'm a life coach. Yes, I use tarot to help with what spirit or universe wants to tell somebody. So if you have a question that is weighing on your mind, then please put it out here. Let me help. Let us try to help. We have a wonderful community here. We're trying to reach 2,500 subscribers. So if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. I want to give away this beautiful quilt that was made graciously by Eleanor. So if you have a question, this is what this channel is here for. I don't know if Sheila's still watching or taking care of Kevin, but she may have a question that she might want to ask. And if anybody else has a question that they want to ask, please do so. because I want this channel to help people, not to take up its time with silly questions about lease. You know, yeah, there's been, whew, it's been a couple. Glad I have some sun-kissed. Glad you're back, Tina T. And I know Thanksgiving is just around the corner, guys, and Blake Popeman, what is a woman? Hi, Presto. Yeah, they were playing around. Is being a goofball positive? I guess sometimes in the proper situation, it's a positive thing. Hi, Keith. It's, it's being a goofball can be, if you're at a party and you're having fun, you're being goofy. Yeah, it can be positive. But if you're on a terror channel and you're just trying to waste somebody's time, when somebody really might want to have a serious conversation or a serious problem, then you're wasting our time. So a goofball is not a positive thing on this channel at this time. Now, if I was doing a funny channel, maybe. But I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to help people. That's what I want to do. You think cards are stupid, Nimsy. Well, then why are you here? Move on. I guess she doesn't like to play cards either. Not that I care. Bye-bye. Come on, people. I'm not. Thank you, Glyphs. Yeah. Blake Poppleman, subdue, heartbreak, cryo, peace. I don't know what you're trying to say. So, I'll live. I hope so. I hope you'll live. I'm trying not to listen to the haters. Thank you. Good day. Good day. You've missed me. Where have you been? I've been here all the time. Do I know Joe? Maybe. Good day, Pepin. People in. Do I believe in hot dogs? I like hot dogs. Does anybody have a question, an issue that they want to ask the cards or universe? Oh my God. Yeah, I can smell you from here. I think you need to be out of here, Airmore Kirk. You've picked the wrong page. Elizabeth Gina T, delete that. That's just ridiculous and rude. Hi, Musta Bouty. Hi, Maddie. Glad you had a shower. Oh my God, please somebody take Admiral Kirk out of here. Thank you for taking that individual Mofista. I don't know what that means. Hi, Darren, who loves pizza. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a question. And if you haven't hit like and subscribe on my channel, please do so if you're serious. I look like Joe Biden? Okay, I'll take that as a compliment. I think Joe Biden's a handsome feller. I didn't think I looked like a dude, but okay. Tarot is a unified deck of cards that was developed a long time ago. I did do a little bit of history on that, so you might want to go back and check your yeah, I could care less what they think I look like or whatever they think. I could care less. It's okay. 8 years old. How did he get on my channel? His parents need to be keeping a better eye on that youngin'. Hi, Fitme. How are you doing? Okay, I would love to tell you what Spirit has to tell you today, Fitme. I can never say her name right, or the person's name right. I know, and I say it isn't for children, and I still don't know how they get on here, but somehow, so their parents are obviously not paying attention to what their children are doing, which is sad. What does universe want to tell? Nope, two more. All right. We're going to go with the ones that fell out first for me. Oh, hell no, I'm not Donald Trump. CJ_3, you got to go. You got to go. Eleanor, I don't want that person on my channel. Take him off. CJ3, no. I am not Donald Trump. Nor am I Pam Bondi or anyone else that he is associated with. But for me, I'm sorry I butcher your name every time, and I know you've told me how to say it, and I just can't. But anyway, you have the Queen of Swords, which is a Virgo type of individual. And I want to say that, you sit back and you listen as she is doing. You listen to the wind, you listen to the birds, you listen to the sounds around you, you listen when people are talking to you. And I think that, and Eleanor pulled the Nine of Cups, which you love your family very much. And you are a very good listener, and you listen intently, which is awesome, I think. And your next one was, the Tower. It's upside down. So you've been going through some things that have been hard. They've been very hard for you. But, they have made you who they are. Whatever. They have made you who you are. The Nine of Pentacles that Eleanor had drawn from the Rider-Waite tells me that you have grown a lot over the years through the trouble, and they have made you who you are. And it's made you more loving and more caring and more understanding than you could have ever been without going through these difficult situations. And then you come out with the Five of Cups, and this is about crying over spilled milk. You wipe it up and you move on. Simple, right? Easier said than done, I know. Sometimes some things are more difficult than others. And thank you guys, Eleanor and Gina T. We have had a lot of trolls on this channel tonight. I don't know why. Maybe I'm getting more popular with the the left and the trolls decided they wanted to pop in and try to cause chaos or waste my time. But anyway, for me, yeah, there's been a lot of milk spilled, a lot of cleaning up to do emotionally. But you can do it. You can do it. You have the power. You've been through a lot. It's hard. It's really hard to clean up some of this mess. But I believe in you. I think you can do it. I really do. And the next two, you have the Seven of Pentacles. And this talks about Gina. Got this card earlier. Yours is reversed. So things are starting to filter in through you. So you need to pay attention and water your garden. Water your soul. Feed your soul. So that you can bring the best to the table that you have to offer. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. And this is reversed, so I don't necessarily think you need to paint a painting or write a book or journal, but I do think you need to feed your soul. And sometimes just having a vision board helps with that. And just put some pictures on there that you think you would like to achieve, and then go for them every day. Make one step closer, one step closer, one step closer. And that's what universe has to tell you today, Danae. I hope you were still there and got to hear it through all the trolling going on. Yes, Gina T and Eleanor are the best monitors ever. I love them so much. And I appreciate their help and hard work, because it's not easy to get all these stupid trolls off of somebody's site, especially when you're just starting out. And I mean, not just, I mean, I've had my channel for a while, but I've just started working it. But I want our community to be a strong, loving, helping community. And you know, some kids that are bored, or some people that are bored. Oh, that was the Five of Cups. And you know, sometimes, you know, we go through difficult decisions or difficult situations, and the mess is cleaning it up. You've got to clean up the mess. You know, when you spill milk, it makes a mess. And if you don't clean it up, it's going to sour. It's going to make you sick. So you have to clean up the mess. And that's what the Five of Cups represents. Is, you know, you've got a lot of other things to look forward to. And you've got to get over the mess before you can get to the next level, or to the other cups that are full and want to love you. So you got to get over that little mess. That's what that means. Anybody else have anything? And I hope that everybody has hit like and subscribe, and not the trolls. I don't want them to subscribe. I'd rather keep the quilt than give it to one of them. That's for sure. So does anybody else have a question? We got quite a bit of time left. I hope that we're going up on 4 o'clock, and I have to close at 5. So does anybody else have a question for me? Thank you so much. I enjoy having you on our channel, and I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for being a part of our awesome community, and I really do. I thank you both. Gina, how about a card for you? I don't read for me. You guys pull a card for me. You and Gina T. I don't read for me. I'm too close to the center there. I can read for my Kevin, maybe. He still has a bed sore, and it's not getting any better. Actually, it's getting worse. So How about you two pulling a card for me? I'm going to put my cards down. I'm waiting. What does universe need to tell me, you guys? And I want to hear your interpretations, not mine. I am generous. Yes. Okay. So do I need to be more generous with my time? What is your feeling from that, Eleanor? Do I need to be more generous with my time, or do I need to give me some time of my own? I think, Phantom, it's made by both you and others. That makes sense or not. Well, I don't know. I had a neighbor come and help me with those gravel that were all piled up at the end of my driveway. But I still got to rake it out and make it a little bit less thick. But well, I know I have you. I have Sheila. I have people that are generous in my life, and I'm thankful for each and every one of them. I I I don't know this to be true, and maybe Gina T can enlighten on that, but maybe I need to be more generous to myself, give myself some grace. Let's see, memories. Yeah, I have a lot of really good memories, and I miss that life. I miss that uh, life that Kevin and I had. I miss the life I had before him. And 19, 1 and 9 is 1 or 0. Starting over. It's a new chapter and it's a new journey, and I have to make the best of it. And maybe I just need to be a little bit more generous with myself. Oh, you just pulled a second card. I like that. I like the Wheel of Fortune. Was it reverse or was it straight up? Eleanor, was the reverse? Was it reverse or right side up? Straight up. Oh, I love it. That means things are working. Things are looking better. Hopefully, Kevin's sore will be better. Hopefully, I can find a job that I can work at home, or my studying for my bookkeeping. I am a notary already, but and a tarot reader. So hopefully, my channel will monetize, and I will be able to make some money there, and be able to find a job that I can work here at home, and be more productive that way. But a good deed that you have done for others will be revealed. Thank you. I like that too. Page of Cups. Ooh, I hope so. I hope it's a wonderful gift. I always thought the Page of Cups is a Pisces type of person, which is easy-go-lucky, go with the flow type thing. So maybe it's a gift of going with the flow and being able to bring people together and go with the flow as all of us are. I hope. I hope it comes back to all of us, because I think that you, Gina T, have been so giving with your time and your energy and your abilities to help me and monitor, that I think it's going to come back to all of us in a more beautiful way. Because if I have it, you have it. And that's a guarantee. You take that to the bank. Fa like father, T like Tess, and me as in Mish. So it's fa, T, tish, fatish, mish, fatish, mish. Did I say it right? Did I say it right? Fa, T, mish, fatimish, 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 fatimish. I need to write that down. Fatimi, Fatimi, Fatimi? Is that it? Did she say it right? Fatimi, Fatimi, Fatimi. I need to write that down somewhere. Fatimi, Fatimi, Fatimi. Fa, Fatimi, Fatima. Everybody weigh in on how to say her name. Yes, I think that she is a very beautiful individual. And I English is my first language, guys, and I'm not very good at that. So you have to laugh at me sometimes when I butcher the names, because I do. It's like, oh, if you want your name butchered, come to my channel. I'll do it. Not intentionally, but I do it. So anyway, anybody else? Cheers. Anybody else have a question for the tarot? Okay, let's ask, what do the cards say for Sheila Gardner for next week? You're going to be tired. I know that. Okay, let's pull cards for Sheila, guys. Eleanor, Gina T. Let's pull some cards for the lovely Sheila and see what the week has in hold for her tomorrow, and see if it coincides with her zodiac Sunday. She's Capricorn, same as my daughter, and I know you all know I say that way anyway. Oh, Gina says slow-mo, take more time. Take more time. Let's see what, I don't know if Eleanor pulled the Page of Pentacles, which is, guess what? A Capricorn. So the Page of Pentacles talks about, I think that's it for Sheila there. But the Page of Pentacles talks about be true to your sign. Listen, you know who's good and who isn't. You have a good sense about you to stay away from those who are not in your best interest. It's not me, it's like word mess. So where did I write that paper? So it's Fatimus. Is that right? Hi, Jessica. I'm glad you're joining us. We are doing a reading for Sheila. And Eleanor had pulled a card, and Gina had pulled a card. Eleanor's card was the Page of Pentacles, which is what she is a Capricorn. And Gina T pulled one that said, you know, slow down a little bit, take it easy. And I think it could mean a number of things, which I'll talk to you about later, Sheila. But I got the Emperor. Major Arcana for you for the upcoming week. And it talks about you ruling with a fair hand. Somebody doesn't deserve your time. Some people do. And you know who they are. And it's time for you to uh, take it easy on the people that don't deserve your time. Then you have the 6, which is the Lover's card. It's also reversed. So I don't see any romance betting anytime soon. However, or at least not this week, not that you'll have time for it this week. But, you take your time and you wait for that right individual. And I know you're thinking, oh, well, how much time do I got left? Well, you have plenty enough time. Hello, Ben. 6 months sober today. Fantastic. Congratulations. This talks about, finding the right individuals to spend time with, people that are like-minded. And then you have the 4 of Pentacles, and sometimes you just need to keep some things to yourself. You don't have to tell everybody everything, especially those who aren't worth your time. That you have a couple of them that I don't think that they have your best interests at heart, or they're very selfish individuals. And the ones that are very selfish individuals, you don't need to tell everything to, because then they hold that against you. And this is for Sheila. You got the Will too. We were outside earlier and a leaf fell in my coffee cup. And I was trying to get Sheila to catch leaves too. But anyway, I think that there's good fortune for you as well. And, if there's good fortune for me, there will definitely be good fortune for you, because I do pass it on. And then you have the High Priestess. Wow, all of these, with the exception of the 4 of Pentacles, have been majors. So you got some major stuff going on this week. And you have the High Priestess, which tells me you're not listening to your intuition. Probably when it comes to this or this, you're not listening to your intuition with the people who don't have your best interests at heart. All they are is selfish, narcissistic individuals. And you need to realize that they don't have your best interests at heart, which is that. And then you have the Page of Wands, which is your Sagittarius card, which is me. Hi, Sheila. It's me. Wow. Remember, without any risk, there is no gain. Now, it's not straight up, because you'd be like dancing on the tables and jumping off the cliff on the way down and building your wings. But you need to take calculated risk. You need to think about things before you do them. You need to get yourself a little bit more organized and then take that risk. And I think your Wheel of Fortune will pay off if you do that. And that's for you next week. That's your job next week, Sheila. Slow-mo. Take your time. Think about stuff. Think about who deserves your energy and who doesn't. And then act accordingly. Who's from Australia? Ben? Ben from Australia? Thank you. Thank you for all you do for us. And I know you're thinking to yourself, I don't do that much, but you do. You do. I had a friend from Australia once. His name was Vance, or Vance. I called him Van. And that's when I worked for Disney. It was years ago, and we tried this long distance relationship, and he didn't speak much English, and I spoke no Swedish, so I mean, or Dutch, or whatever it was over there. So it didn't work out, needless to say, but he was a very handsome man. Yeah, whew, I think it's fantastic. I think being in America, we all need to drink. Good night. Where did I write that? Fatimus. Sounds Greek. I like it. Good night. I hope you have wonderful dreams, and I hope that you remember them and they make you spry in the morning. I love when she joins too. She's makes my heart happy. Makes my heart happy that I can help people. I want to help people. That's what the whole channel is about, is me helping others help themselves. Oh, just Fatami. Fatamis. Miss? I need some help. I cannot. Maybe Eleanor can help me with that. I can. Fatami. No S. Fatami. 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 Of the mind, I guess. Fatami. I said it. Fatami. Ah, yay. Yay. Thank you, Eleanor. And I'm sure Fatami appreciates it. I of the mind, I would say I'm a spiritual healer of the mind. Do I heal? I try. I've been trying to heal my husband's pressure ulcer for a while through the mind, sending positive light to the area that's infected. But am I a hands-on healer? No, just a spiritual healer of the mind, I guess, is the best way I can describe myself. Yes, I'm a tarot card reader. Yes. Did you have a question for me? I'm going to butcher your name too. I'm just going to call you Clan. Please read for me. Okay, I will read for you. I will ask the universe what you need to know, or what universe needs to tell you. So this is for Clan. And you're entitled to the way you see it, my friend. And if you like my content, please hit like and subscribe. What does universe need to tell Clan? Here we go. And you girls feel free to pull a card for Clan as well. Eleanor and Gina T, if you're still there. Okay. I think you're taking too swift of action. You're getting ahead of yourself, bud. You got the Knight of Swords, so you're getting ahead of yourself. You're putting the cart before the horse. You got to ride, not chase it. So don't be chasing. Take swift action, not to chase, is what it's saying. You also have the Queen of Wands, which is a Leo type of temperament. It is reversed. So it's talking about, universe is talking about that you are a very dedicated individual. But sometimes you got to slow down. Sometimes you got to let air into those muscles, air into your brain, and not take any enhancing things to make you more bulk, if you will. And you got to give those muscles time to heal. You've got to slow down. You've got to build on your strength, not only your physical strength, but your mental strength. You got to learn this before you learn this. You got to learn how to use this before you use your brawn. Okay. And Eleanor had pulled the Three of Pentacles for you. So I would say that is trying to say, and she's using the Rider-Waite deck. I am using the Seeker's deck. Now, I would say that that card, the Three of Pentacles, would be for you to organize. Like, you know, work on some brain exercises, work on some muscle exercises, and make yourself a routine and write it down so you don't forget your routine. I would say that's it. That Three of Pentacles means that you need to be organized in your ability, especially if you want to reach a championship, which I think that's why you're doing it. So, good luck. I think you'll make it. And you are welcome. Please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me help you. And it helps me help my husband. Because, whew, we could use the help. Ooh. Ooh, you see the Lover's card? That's me and Kevin. We love each other very much. And I want him to get better. He's a quadriplegic. He got in a car accident a few years ago in 2021 of December. And it's left him a quadriplegic. And he is in the next room, hopefully sleeping soundly. But I got to take care of him. And he's got to take care of me. And that's what we do. And neither one of us want to be here without the other. So we're both hanging out as best we can. Real wise man, do you have an off? Do I have an off? What does that mean? Do I have an off? Real wise man, do I have an off? I don't know what you're asking me. Do I have an off button? Or do I don't know what you're asking me. Thank you, Eleanor. I don't know what that means. Do I have an off? He's a Trumper. Check out his channel. No thanks. I don't want to read any Trumper channels. I can't handle it. Do I have children? Yes, I do. I had 2 children. Harmony and Holly. Harmony died at age of 39. She had a blood clot, and it killed her. It like killed me too, but it didn't. I'm still here. And Kevin was right beside me. It was before his accident. That was in 2009. And I have another daughter, Holly, who just finished school. I was 41 when I had her. Very blessed to have her. And she is a beautiful soul and Capricorn, just like Miss Sheila. She knows things. And I think Holly and Sheila need to talk because Holly could teach Sheila a thing or two. That one's an old soul there. She's a very old soul, that Holly is. I think her soul's older than mine. You pulled, the card I pulled for him was 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. He needs to go away. He needs to go somewhere. I don't know where, but he needs to go somewhere. Yeah, that needs to be. Glad you're back, Gina. You never know what you miss around here when you take a second. Woo. Anyway, yeah, that Trumper needs to go away. Yeah, just not mad, just away. Boy, don't go away, man. Boy, just go away. Motley Crue. I know, right? Every time you miss the fun stuff. You miss the crazy stuff is what you miss. Anyway, does anybody else have a question? That's a mannequin. This right here, this person here, that's Judy too. She's a mannequin. I used to have a shop a long time ago, and my friend Judy had gotten really sick on my birthday, or the day before my birthday, and they admitted her to the hospital. And I had seen what was wrong, and she has diverticulitis, and one of them nearly burst, and it nearly killed her. So, for my birthday, I had this mannequin, and we used to drink Cosmos a lot, and I would put a glass in her hand, so she was there for my birthday. And that's how she became Judy 2. And I've kept her ever since, because Judy 2 lives about 45 minutes away from me, and I don't get to see her as much as I used to. So, and I miss her. My daughter went to see her today, so I sent a little gift along with her. I had found a bird's nest, and Judy used to collect buttons. And I found a bird's nest, and I put these 3 little buttons in there that signified her, myself, and Becky. That was another friend of ours. But Tennessee, where are you located, Hockey? No, I'm in Tennessee. Good old blue speck in a red state. I'm not from here originally. I'm from Detroit originally. Wisconsin? Or Washington. What is WI? Is that Washington or Wisconsin? Tennessee, yes. I've been here for a very long time. Wisconsin. I have a friend in Wisconsin. His name's Tony. We worked together in Disney. When I worked for Disney World, Tony and I worked together there. I still keep in touch with him on occasion. We were good friends. The mannequin or the shadow? Which one? Ah, I like positive thinkers. What is behind me? What do you mean? The quilt? The shadow? The shadow is a shadow of Judy 2. She's wearing a top hat, the mannequin. Yeah, that's Judy 2. I just explained the whole Judy 2 thing. This mannequin, what can I say? Her name is Judy 2. She signifies a friend of mine that I don't get to see very much, and it's a long story. And I'm not going to go over it again, so you'll have to read back. What am I up to today? I'm up to about 5'7.5", I think. I'm shrinking, so they say, but I am trying to help other people help themselves. I will be up to turning my husband in just a few minutes, and trying to change the dressing. What's on the DLS? Nice lipstick on the DLS. Cup? My cup? Do I have lipstick on my cup? On my lips? On my teeth? I don't have lipstick on my teeth, do I? I hate that. Gina, are you leaving? Or is Hockey leaving? He thinks he's lucky. I think he's stuck. Poor thing. But He's lucky. He is lucky. So am I. I'm lucky to have him too. So we're both lucky. We're both Sagittariuses. We're the luckiest kind, and we're the luckiest sign in the zodiac, us Sagittariuses. My teeth are very sparkly. Thank you. He is luck. Who is luck? Oh, Gina, I hate that you're leaving us. But I know you got to go. And I've got like about 40 minutes left to do. Yes, of course. Okay, Rayo. I'm going to call you Rayo. What does universe have to say? Rayo, please, you guys, hit like and subscribe. Hit like and subscribe so that, thank you, Gina T and Eleanor for keeping my channel clean. So I'm doing a reading for Rail. What was his name? Can't seem to find it. Oh, Rail. He's a Sag too. You're the luckiest sign in the zodiac, buddy. We are lucky. Yeah, I should have been dead a couple times over already. We are a lucky sign. Let's see what universe has to say for you. I do a zodiac Sunday tomorrow, and I go through all 12 signs to say what's coming up for the week. Well, let's see what, I think that's it. You are lucky and you are talented. You have everything that you need to move forward in life. AK, okay, I'll call you AK. So AK, you are a very lucky individual. And Eleanor just pulled the Justice card for you, which means it tells me that you have everything you need to fight any kind of injustice that is being done to you or your family. So that Justice card means if it was straight up, hopefully it was, then you have everything you need to combat that. Then you have the Chariot. It is reversed. So this says you need to try to pull your horses together. You're being pulled in a couple of different ways. It was straight up yes. So you are being pulled in some different ways, but you are working on pulling it together, getting it together, keeping it together. The Justice card that Eleanor pulled and these two cards are both major arcanas, which are signifying major events. So therefore, you have everything you need to combat that. Keep those horses in line, okay? And then you have the King of Cups, which is a Cancer type of person. So you got Eleanor card. You got an Eleanor card. So use your words. Use your words wisely. Use them intelligently. Speak calmly. Speak clearly. Speak what's on your mind. You got it, okay? You rock. Please hit like and subscribe. And Gina pulled family, protecting each other, number 35, if that resonates, AK, which I think you do try to protect your family. Most cancerous type of people do. And I think the 35 is 8, which is abundance. Wow. So yeah, you're a very lucky Sag, and you love your family. You love your people. And family is not necessarily just blood relation. It can be your friends, your friends that you feel like are your family as well. Okay, so you have abundance of people around you. You really do. And you can, you're lucky. That's good. And I do private readings, as Gina just mentioned. And you can reach me by that email address that she has posted. And we'll work on the price. Don't worry about that. We'll work on a way to figure out how much it would cost. I can do a sliding scale, so I think you're overthinking that. I think that it means that you can protect your family in any given situation. I think it's talking about that justice card and the family card. I think that maybe there's some tiff going on with the family, and that you're just very protective of all of them, and you want to create peace within the arena of your family. Hi, Farah's F. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys sending Kevin and I white light and healing energy, positive thoughts for his pressure wound to become better, so he can at least get up out of the bed and sit in his chair and drive around the house or maybe even possibly go for a ride in a van. Thank you for all the positive energy that you guys are sending, because I know we need it. And yes, if you guys have some extra cash you want to sling my way, please do. I am definitely could use that, as we probably all could right now, especially in the United States. This is getting to be very difficult. And I do a political Wednesday. I try to do a day in a life of a wife of a quadriplegic. Sometimes I don't get that done, but uh, huh, that's interesting. That's nice to know. Maybe we could do a live with that person once I figure out how to do it. And I'm working on that. I'm working on that diligently. As a matter of fact, I'll be working on that tonight some as well. I like astronomy. I really do. So anyway, hi Lily. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Can I shout out your Uncle Lou Skanunk? Skanunk? Sure, I can give Lou a card. Let's see what's up with Gina's Uncle Lou. I think that you need to, are you the bodybuilder? No. Competitive exam. If you're the Sagittarius, you got this. You're a very good test taker, so I think you'll rock it. Let's see, who was I reading for? Oh, Uncle Lou. Uncle Lou, what universe, what do you want to tell Uncle Lou? Oh, he's loved. He is loved. He loves with all of his heart, and he is loved. Major Arcana, Uncle Lou. You're loved. Hey. I like that. Oh, you're the bodybuilder. Okay. So again, try to ease their mind. I think that you need to look to use this and use your mind. Concentrate on the area that you feel is weak. I know that bodybuilders have to shave and oil down for their competitions. I had a boyfriend at one time who was a bodybuilder, and he wanted us to do couples bodybuilding at that time. So I was like, oh. So you have to kind of get your mind right and focus on the areas that you feel like you're weak in and build them up, as well as the areas that you're already strong in. And for Uncle Lou, was the hangman straight up or was it reverse? Because I got love. It's a major arcana card. Eleanor got a major arcana card for Lou. Hangman. And Gina T got for, I think, the bodybuilder. You're not prepared. You're unprepared. So you got to get yourself ready. You got to get your mind straight for you. Uncle Lou, straight up. Oh, it's naiveness. You need to pay attention to your surroundings, Uncle Lou, because I know you love and you love hard and you love with everything you have. However, you got to pay attention to those surroundings there, or you're going to lose your money. Your head's going to fall in the water and your feet and hand are tied, so you'll drown. So please pay attention to your surroundings. That's called naive. Hi, Anthony. Hope you're doing well. Why do I feel bad energy flows? I think you're next. I'm not sure. Okay. I will do that in just a second after I answer. Like 11. 11 is a good number. 11 is a good number. I don't know why you think that's a bad number, Anthony. That's actually a good number. Anthony James first. Okay. Why does he feel like he's a Virgo and he has bad energy? You're a good listener, Anthony. I don't understand why you feel. Okay. Anything else you need to tell Anthony? I think so. Okay. First off, you got the hangman as well, Anthony. Which Eleanor pulled that for someone else, I think. Uncle Lou, actually. But you got the hangman as well. And you see how the person, their feet are tied, their hands are kind of tied to their feet. They're not paying attention. They're about to hit the water. And if they had anything in their pocket, they're going to lose it. So I think that you need to really pay attention to your surroundings, Anthony. I don't think that you're bad luck. I think you just need to pay attention. You know, you're a good listener, so start listening. Figure out a way to untie your feet so you can swing that around and do like this and be out of the water. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Six of Pentacles, and you need to be careful on who you're generous to. Some people don't deserve your generosity. Some people will take and 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 never give back. So don't be naive to who you're giving your money to or who you're giving your time to, your things of value to. That's what this is trying to say to you. And Gina got 21, a wise choice, experience wisdom, learning card. So I think what all of us are trying to say to you, Anthony, is you have what it takes to not be naive. You have what it takes to not be naive and paying attention to those you give things of value to. Some people deserve them, some people do not. And I hate to say that, but that's the truth. You know, everybody deserves kindness, but everybody doesn't deserve everything you've got to give. And you don't accept thanks very well. You do not accept compliments too well. You get all blushy or whatever, and that comes with the naiveness. You just need to say a simple thank you and move on. And, try to be appreciative of the compliment that you're given. So, and you do good work. So I think that, you need to learn to give graciously to those who need it and those who appreciate it. And I don't just mean money, I mean time, I mean energy, I mean things of value. So, yeah, that's what they're saying. Yes, and tip for June on Venmo. And I also do private readings. I don't. Nine of Cups. I'm feeling the love up in here today. For me, or for Lou, or for who was I reading for? Akama. I just pulled the Nine of Cups. I feel the love in this room. I feel the love coming from you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I need love. For Anthony. Anthony, I think he has everything that he needs to turn that that naive card straight up. I mean, I pulled the naive card for him, the hangman, straight up. And I feel like he needs to pay attention to his surroundings. And he has everything he needs to do that. He's on a learning curve. Yeah, that's it. Point taken. Yes, he is definitely on a learning curve. Between the three of us pulling cards, yeah, he's on a learning curve, and that's cool. All lessons are learning experiences. All hard knocks are learning experiences, and we need to take them as that. I don't believe in mistakes. I believe they're learning lessons for us all to learn. And so here we are on this journey of learning and experiencing and smelling the small stuff. Hi, Love Coats again. He was wanting to pull for his mom, I think. Ashka wasn't. Maybe that's what that Nine of Cups was. I thought it was for all of us. But let me pull a card for his mama. She seems worried. I'm not. I think he's worried about her, or not. I'm not getting a good vibe from that. Now I will say, death does not come to me. I asked universe not for that to come to me. Because of my daughter, who I lost when she was 39. So I've asked for that not to come. But here's some cards for his mom. Knight of Wands. No need to take action there for your mom. She is not trapped. She's not trapped at all. She is her own person, or was her own person. And then I got a Page of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn type of individual. It is reversed, so I want to say they're not as mature in their age as they could be. And then I got the Hermit. I feel like Swords upright, Ace of Swords. Promise. There's promise there for you, Ashka. But this is for Anthony or his mom. So there's promise. I feel she feels alone sometimes, as we all can. Or maybe she's trying to light a way. Or be the shining light that you need her to be. I release deep. I feel sadness too. I feel like there's a something going on there, and I'm hoping that she is okay in her health or her life or death. I feel a deep sadness as well. I've been feeling this all the time. I've been pulling cards for his mom. We'll send prayers and or light and healing energy towards the both of you. And if you're grieving, please get yourself some ruby zozite. It is the best grieving stone I've ever experienced in my life. And I have experienced some death of late, as Eleanor has as well. Eleanor pulled the Ace of Wands upright. That's about an ideal family member, new beginning, a new venture, which is maybe what she's trying to go to a oh good, I'm glad she's healthy. I feel sadness, so I feel like she feels like she's alone. But she is wanting to take on a new path, a different, which is what Eleanor pulled, the Ace of Wands, is a new ideal that she's working on and trying to bring that forward, which was the Hermit card, and she's by herself in doing that. Maybe she doesn't feel as supportive as she needs to feel. So give her a pat on the back and tell her, you can do it, Mom. I got faith in you. I mean, after all, she's your mom, and she's taught you everything she knows. So it's time to be supportive too. I'm glad she's okay, but I do feel a sense of sadness within her. So be supportive and maybe ask her if you can be her lucky charm. Yeah, it wasn't random. I agree. I felt sadness the whole time I was shuffling the cards for your mom. Maybe you need to have a heart to heart and ask her if there is something wrong that she's not telling you. I mean, I'm not trying to scare you. I mean, it could be that she's just wanting to start a new project and she doesn't know how, and maybe you can help her with that. I'm not trying to scare you at all. I just feel like there's something that she's not verbalizing and she feels alone in it. And it's given me a sad feeling. So I want you to be her lucky charm, just like she's yours. Okay, okay. So for Heather, gotcha. Card for Heather. Card for Heather. And please, you guys, hit like and subscribe if you like this channel, you like this content. It helps us grow, help us get to 2025, or 2,500, 2025, 2,500, so we can give away this beautiful quilt made by Eleanor. Heather. Let's see what's going on with Heather. This one stayed, so we're going to leave that one. Heather, you may need a reading, Eleanor. Well, you want to know what my Buffalo Bills house looks like? You're in my tarot room. I ain't got no Buffalo Bills stuff in here except for my shirt, but I have it all over the house. Why would you want a tour of my house? I don't know. You want some ideas on how to decorate your coats? All right. I didn't feel sad when I was shuffling the cards for Heather. However, I feel like she's sitting by herself somewhere, trying to light a path or trying to get to her spiritual self and be more spiritual herself. I think that she is searching and looking and trying to find a way. Knowledge, learning, teaching experience. She is 22. That's a good number too. I like 22. That's 4. And she needs to keep some stuff to herself, which she has been doing, but she is trying to lead away a spiritual path forward. King of Cups is the Aries type of person. Is she the one that's married to the Aries? I think that they're very supportive of her, this Aries person, and they're trying to give her the space that she needs. Well, sometimes, you gotta keep a little bit of stuff to yourself. You can't give away the house, Sometimes you just don't want to talk about things, and you don't. And she's looking for a spiritual way of communicating. And this Aries is very supportive of her and is helping her in every which way he can. She is not walking away from things that no longer serve her. There are some things that has happened to her in her life that she has not been able to release, and she needs to release those things to move to a higher ground. Don't look backwards, always look forward. Don't go backwards, don't live in the past. And she is a little bit living in the past, and she needs to break free from that. So if you could, I would help her to not live in the past. Don't bring up past experiences unless they're joyful. And I would tell her, she has such a big future. And I would also say, your windshield is big for a reason. Your rear mirror is small for a reason. So let's walk away from the past. And I got the 4 of Cups, and that's a loss. And she needs to realize that, some things aren't worth keeping on to. Some things aren't worth holding on to. They're just not. And, it could be a job. It could be a passion that she once felt passionate about that she no longer does. And she needs to walk away from that. And sometimes those things that you really try hard to do and you just can't seem to get pinned down, maybe that's not your path. So try something different. So I think that's what I got for her. And Gina pulled another card for her. Also reference joints and bones, and a Capricorn card. Capricorns are very organized. I mean, they're so organized, it's crazy. I'm surprised my daughter hasn't color coordinated her hangers with her especially very mature old soul Capricorns. They're very organized. I'm surprised she hasn't color coordinated her clothes with her hangers. I'm surprised. They got to be in a mood, I guess, though, to do it also. But they're very loving and intuitive people. They very much are. And caring, that's for sure. She's a doctor. A doctor, does she specialize in anything like bones, joints, replacements, references? You got to be organized to be a doctor. Good night. I could never be a doctor. Nuclear science. Love it. I hope that she's not going to get mixed up in that nuclear thing that Trump is trying to do for energy. I feel like nuclear energy is very dangerous. Nuclear medicine, okay, like cancer and things of that nature, right? Diagnostics, okay. Um, I think she's smart. I think she's organized. I think that, a lot of times when you're holding things or you just can't pinpoint something, sometimes you just need to get up and walk away for a minute and come back to it and you find your answer. Um, I think that she wants that downtime, that alone time so she can think. And I think that's where that hermit card came in, where she wants to reach her spiritual self and find some answers there as well. So, yeah, I think that's it. Wow, I'd never thought about doing that. She's turning into her mother, getting a lot of degrees and a lot of different things. Yes. Well, her mother's not a bad thing to turn into, so good for her. I think that's fantastic if she's turning into her mother. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad your mom is happy. Is she involved in the planning of that wedding at all? I wonder. Might be stressing her out just a little bit or a little worried about it. Maybe that's the sadness I'm feeling. If she's involved in the wedding somehow, or the planning of it, or the something. Yeah. And it is great to have like other people talking about the same situation differently. I think it's fantastic that we're doing this way this time, guys, on the live, and I can't wait to have you guys' voices so people can hear you guys explain your cards the best way that you can. Even if you don't want your picture shown, you can have your voice being heard like mine is being heard. And I think that will bring another element into our Saturday night or Saturday lives with June, your tarot queen, your mouth of the South, your Buffalo Bill fan. But you can still talk. I know you don't want your picture taken, but that's okay. We can still do the voiceovers, the voices. I can still let you guys chime in when I'm talking. You can be talking, and we'll all take turns talking about which card and what we think it means and how we can put it all together for the people we're trying to help. I think that would be super exciting. I'm excited about this live. I thank you guys for participating and not just monitoring, but participating and helping me help other people in our community and the people who like and subscribe. I think it's awesome. Eric the Great, I dare you to have another child in November. Huh. Well, I can adopt one. Maybe. I don't think I could take care of another child right now. I've got my hands full. But thanks for the dare. I dare you to be off of here. Yes, yes, yes. I agree with that. Manifestation. Oh, get your manifestation quartz. I think they might have some, they're kind of pricey, or the ones I've seen. Manifestation for Gina T. Okay. You got the Nine of Cups upside down, which I think sometimes you don't feel the love in the room, but let me tell you, if you don't feel loved, know you are, because I love you guys very, very much, and you need to feel that for sure. I don't care if you don't feel it from anybody else, but you need to feel it from me anyway. Bye, Eshka. AK, bye. Thank you so much and good luck. I got my fingers crossed for you on your competition. Also manifesting, use your love. You guys are both very loving individuals. Take action where your passions are concerned and manifest those passions. Manifest it, believe it, make you a vision board, believe it, believe it, believe it. Every day, take one step closer to those things you're passionate about. And stop carrying everybody else's burdens. They're not yours to carry. Sometimes you're enabling people when you carry their burdens. So stop enabling. Let them carry their own burdens. You can help with them. You can give them advice. And cut the devil strings. Cut the ties that are binding you. And in your case, Eleanor, it is your backstory. And in your case, Gina T, I believe that you feel you're not worthy, and it's not true. You are worthy. You're worth your weight in gold to me. So you are worthy. Both of you are worthy of your manifestations, of good things to come to you and good things to happen to you. So believe that. You got to believe that you're worthy of it. You got to believe that you get it. Okay, yeah, it's 5:02. Oh my goodness, I've got to get off of here and what? Eric the Great, what? I don't know what he's talking about. But anyway, I got to run, guys. It's been wonderful. And don't forget about tomorrow, Zodiac Sunday. And please hit like and subscribe if you like my channel. Our community is growing, and I think it's awesome that people come back and visit. But I've really got to push it. I got to go. I got to take care of Kevin. So I love you all, and love and light, and always stay mystical. Gotta run.